Greetings, everyone. Thanks for hopping along. This is Elizabeth, and today we're here with Team Tiny and the hashtag Team Tiny May 2023 Hop. Whew. Just head on down into that description down below, click that hashtag, and you can hop right along to everyone in the hop. Now, if you leave YouTube and you come back and you enter that hashtag Team Tiny May 2023 Hop in your search bar, it'll only bring up a few. So be sure when you're in the next video, go ahead and click the hashtag and it will bring up the rest of them. YouTube is a little sneaky about that. But today we are doing, our theme could be special occasion or wedding. And I had to do wedding. I haven't done a bougie primo card in forever. So this card is going to have lots of layers. And the very first layer is this right here. Okay, this was an accident. Let me tell you. Isn't it lovely? Isn't it cool? I mean, right? Okay, so my brother printer, I printed this in gray because I assumed the lighter color wouldn't foil. And then these were printed in jet black, and then I ran them through the Mink. And when I peeled it up, this was just covered in foil. There was little foil pieces hanging around everywhere. I was kind of bummed out. Then I grabbed my dusting brush and I started dusting and realized the extra foil was peeling off down here too. So I just dusted and dusted and dusted, and it left behind a residue. Look at that. So this is just something I printed, 2 different fonts, made the ampersand really big, and then I just cut a bunch of layers. And you guys, it's all monochromatic aside from this little bit of green right there. Because you know I love green. If this was my card, I'd want it green. So this piece is 4 5/8 square because this little line is 4 1/4. I was originally going to cut on that line, but I liked it after it foiled, so I left it there. So there's a 1/16 inch little border around there, which made this 4 5/8-ish. You know, it's not perfect. And then we just stepped up and we did a fancy schmancy color there. And then a step up from, well, a couple of step ups from that. So I used the decal trimmer there, straight edge decal trimmer, and then the scrape there. Then back with the decal on this another fun little paper there. Okay, so that one's a tiny step, and then that shiny paper is our card base because I had a beautiful 12 by 12 sheet of paper of that. Cut the 12 by 12 in half. Okay, so we have 6 by 12. Ooh, look at that shimmer. And folded it in half, so we have a 6 by 6 square. If I were to actually mail this, I would pick a longer envelope because square cards cost more than a rectangle. So always try and finagle a rectangle for your square cards and save a few cents. So all of that is going to be glued and layered up. And then on the inside, because this paper is kind of flimsy, so the front is going to have all that sandwich there. And then back here, in order to beef up the back, on the inside where I would write my sentiment or maybe print out another one and foil it, I'm not sure, you know, what I'm going to do with that. I just cut a couple of the pieces that I used on the front and brought them to the inside. And that's it. And that'll beef that up. Then what I did is I grabbed my scrapbook.com shapes, 45 shapes, 45. It's got all of these really cute dies, and I cut 2-inch strips so I could run it through my mini die cutting machine. I don't feel like bringing out my big guy. And then okay, so I have my 2-inch strip. I set my flowers on it, figured it out, taped them down. I used my big roll of this mint tape, fabulous. So I cut my strips, stick, roll, peel, stick, roll, go. So it makes it way quicker, right? Even for these little guys. Look at that. Stick, roll it through. And then you hold it up to the light and you can see the little holes in the back, the release holes. And you just take your little pokey tool and pop that right out. See, I've got all those in there and I've already got the thing. So I just popped everybody out and was able to keep on cutting. And then I had myself some little bins. So I've got my big pieces, my mediums and small pieces. Oops, here's my mediums. So I got myself a quite an assortment. Now, when you're doing these kind of paper piecing, I used super thin paper, okay? It's very dainty, very, very thin paper. Our pickup stick. Look at that. We can just use our pickup stick. Okay, so make sure you have your little tool handy. If it's a little mucky on the end, just warm it up, scrape it off. It's just a waxy substance. And if it's not sticky, like I said, just warm it up and you'll get your stick back. I promise. Okay. We don't want you sticking though. Okay, so as I'm gluing this together, I'm going to chat a little bit about Team Tiny. Now, I've been with Team Tiny for a while. They are a great group for beginner YouTubers. Okay. What they do is they put together these little hops. They give us a theme. They tell us when and what time to post the videos so that you all can go hopping along. And the purpose for these little hops is hopefully to find new viewers. So if you're a new viewer on my channel and you're here because of the hop and you like what you see, give a like, give a little comment, a little emoji in the comment section, okay? And maybe consider subscribing, because that's our main goal here at Team Tiny, is to grow our channels to the 1,000 spot. Now on YouTube, when you have 1,000 subscribers, you get monetized. So those commercials at the front of my videos, okay, I don't get paid for those yet. I have a lot of viewers, you know, viewing the watch hours and stuff, but because I don't have 1,000 subbies, I don't get paid for those commercials. So it's kind of a bummer, but you know, it's how they make their money. You know, they got to play the ads too. But yeah, so we're just trying to get those 1,000 subscribers. So anybody along the hop, that hashtag is down below for you. Anybody along the hop you like, maybe consider subscribing to them. You can turn on the bell to get all of the notifications for when they post something. You could mute the bell, so maybe you like them, but you only need some notifications. So you can justify your notifications on any channel. I think that's really cool. You know, there's some people I like to watch. I want to see everything they do. And then there's some people I'm like, oh, I just want to see a little bit of what you do. And yeah. Oh, look at that. And it already feels like a heavy card, even though this is light, because we're sandwiching so much. Now, I'm going to wait to put this one down, but I am going to glue it to this one because I'm kind of thinking I want to stick some flowers in there. Okay. And I do like my Barely Art glue. It works so wonderful. But oh man, I was so happy about the Mr. and the Mrs. And I just think it's really beautiful. So pretty, so pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start assembling these. Now, they do give you an idea of how to put them together. I won't be following this. I'm just going to pick willy-nilly and really layer them up because I don't need a bazillion flowers. I need a few, but I want them nice and thick and rich because let's face it, that luxuriousness of a wedding dress and that, you know, the tuxes and the bridesmaids and stuff, they all look fabulous because of the extra, right? Weddings are extra. And so you want your card. Well, I do. I want my card to be extra too. So that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to start putting these together and make some different flower combos. I'm going to go ahead and set you to music and I'm going to fast forward. I'm going to get my precision tip because we don't need a ton of glue. Nope, we just need a little bit in the centers. So I hope you enjoy the music and we'll see you at the end to kind of show off what we've created. And I hope you enjoy. See you in a bit. What do you guys think? Very, very bougie, blingy, beautimous. Oh my goodness. I'm in love with it. Ugh. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. So thank you for hopping along. And again, be sure to follow those ones, those creators that you really like. It really helps us out and we appreciate it. I know I do. And we will see you here next time, right here on my channel. Oh my goodness. I'm admiring my card in the camera. It's gorgeous.